Are you serious? I don't even know where to start with this. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell by my hat, awesome original retro Ash Ketchum hat, and if you couldn't tell from the title of this video, this is clearly going to be a rant about PETA on their newest Flash game called Pokemon Black and Blue, Pokemon Liberation, or whatever it's called. So, what do I want to start with? I'll just start with the concept of the game. Okay, so the reason why this game was made is because PETA, of course being bored out of their mind and not having anything else better to do, decided to make a Flash game. So they of course made a Flash game with Pokemon. Now, this game is really interesting because it makes Pokemon seem like a tool to be used for kids to be animal abusers. What? I don't even know what to say to that. The point of the game is pretty much the first level. You have to face your trainer and your Pikachu, and you have to face Sharon, which is not even the right trainer, it's Ash, but whatever, it's PETA, they don't know what the hell they're talking about anyway. So you have to face Sharon, and Sharon is of course drunk. He has like a bat in his hand or something, and Pikachu's all beat up and stuff like that, and Pikachu has to fight against his trainer, which is not the right trainer, like I said. So after the end, you get like Pikachu, and I mean this is like, it's such a vague battle because like Pikachu has like two moves that are like protest and hug, like okay, and then the other ones are quick attack and thunderbolt, and then the other ones are, what's it called? And then Sharon has like choke collar and batter. He hits him with the bat. I mean, come on. I mean, no kid in their right minds would have ever thought this, or would any normal human being. I'm pretty sure every mother or every, you know, person who played this game or knew about this game wouldn't have ever thought that idea. Okay, maybe not all, but some may have thought that, but then again, they're crazy enough themselves, so let's not go with this. But let's go back to this whole topic about Pokemon. It's teaching kids to be animal abusers? So the game is teaching kids to become Michael Vick? Is that the point of the game? To teach kids to be like animal? No! No, Pokemon has never been about animal abuse. Pokemon has always been about you as a trainer go out on this long, adventurous journey because you turn 10, and that means you get to go out by yourself. That doesn't make sense, but whatever. That's the point of the game. And you go around and you talk to people, and you know, you have little fun battles, and you have Pokemon. You train relationships with them. They grow stronger bonds. Have you guys even watched the show? I mean, that's the whole point of Pokemon, is to build, you know, confidence and build self-esteem with, like, you know, all these little creatures and you, pocket monsters, if you guys are really picky about that. But Pokemon, it was my life. I mean, when I was younger, when Pokemon came out, I think I played Pokemon like non-stop. I had all the cards from the Pokemon trading card game. I had the Pokemon trading card video game. Now, there was actually a trading card video game, which was interesting. And I had like every single version. I had like red, blue, gold, silver, and now to this day, I still play Pokemon, and I actually have black and white. Not the second ones, because they made it because of the second one, but Pokemon Black and White in Japanese. I got it before it came out in the US. So, what do I want to say to PETA about this whole, you know, situation here? First of all, PETA, you're wrong. It's not, Pokemon never was about animal abuse. It never told any kid to be an animal abuser. I play Pokemon all the time. Do I want to abuse a poor animal? No. Never. I mean, this is the funny part, is that if you guys I mean, they never made fun of Cabela's Deer Hunter. I mean, that's literally what you do is kill animals. And I don't see PETA criticizing that game. I mean, or any game. You know why? Because it doesn't do that. It never convinces anyone to kill innocent animals for no reason. But, you know, they decided to do Pokemon because that's popular, and they just wanted to get, you know, attention from people. Very negative attention, but whatever, it still counts. This is the point that I think is the main point that I'm trying to get, is that this isn't the point of Pokemon. Number two, you should practice what you preach. You claim about animal abuse and, you know, people being abusive to, like, animals and all that stuff, but yet, don't you guys, like, euthanize a hell of a lot of your animals? Like, I saw Penn and Teller's special, and you guys bought, like, an industrial-sized freezer. There's only two things that an industrial-sized freezer is for. First of all, for storing meat. You guys don't store meat because you're vegans. Secondly, you want to know what they're for? Storing dead cadavers. Yeah, they put dead animals in there. Dead dogs, dead cats, and all that stuff. But yet, they do this thing, but yet they will have the protesters do the same exact thing to other animal shelters, when it's the most humane thing to do. I mean, you're not going to let some poor animal, you would rather have some poor animal like suffer a slow, painful death or quick and painless. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, you would take the painless way. I mean, just like if you, like someone said, oh, would you rather die a slow, torturous death or a quick death? I'd say, like, yeah, quick death, you know, just pull the plug. Why would you suffer? But then again, that's not the point of this whole thing, is, like, you know, just more, it's like, they're just trying to preach something that they don't preach themselves. They're like, the do as I say, not as I do sort of, like, theory. Like, oh yeah, it's not right for the animals, but yet you guys do the same thing. I don't know why you guys are even worried about this. But, yeah. That's what they think. Alright, so after I got the let's get to the second point. Second point, not everybody is a vegan. In fact, not many people are vegans because people eat meat and eat cheese and I drink milk. I mean, that's are you going to tell us to not eat apples because apples are for the earthworms? Or the little inchworms that eat the apple? I mean, come on. And this is getting ridiculous, PETA. I mean, soon you're going to tell us it's not okay to own a pet. And I think you pretty much almost do say that. And, your theories are so backed up, but yet you can firebomb an animal research facility because you're saving the animals. That's considered vandalism. You're vandalizing private property to support your cause. That's ridiculous. Third, and most importantly, you are making your cause worse. Because nobody thought this, and nobody ever will think this. It's because of your stupidity that people are going to mock you, make fun out of you, and not going to take your cause seriously. I mean, I don't believe animal abuse is right. But when you're telling me to become a vegan and telling me that, you know, that my video games that I played when I was young are, like, corrupting me, then you are wrong. I don't know where else to go with this because I'm just kind of pissed off at this whole fact, so.